Yeah, we were finishing up that last two problems. I ran out of time. I was trying to rush through it. But on this problem right here, we made the exponents equal to each other. I distributed, got the answer. I subtracted 8x to each other, getting the variable terms together. 12 minus 8 is 4. I brought down the 4, and the video just stopped. So, sorry. It does that sometimes. It has a mind of its own. So, looking here, we just have to solve for x. I'm going to write this same remaining equation on another clean sheet of paper. So we have 16 equals 4x minus 4. And I'll just solve it here so it's a little bit cleaner. So yeah, we have the variable terms together. Now we just need to get the constant terms together. You know, the numbers without any letters next to them, the ones that stay steady. So 4x equals 20. Divide both sides by 4. And then x equals 4 goes into 20 5 times, so the answer is x equals 5. So going back to this original problem, the x is a 5 there. And if we were to substitute it in, we can confirm the answer. Substituting in is really great to do during a test. So this was the original question, right? But we're saying the x is a 5, so let's see what happens. 256. But now the x is a 5, so it would be a 5 plus 2 power equals 16. 3 times sort of an x, it would be a 5 minus 1. So it would be 256 to the 7th power should equal the same thing as 16. 3 times 5 is 15 minus 1 to the 14th power. And so if you do the math on this, it will end up being the same. This is not easy to do without a calculator, though, is it? Okay, so let's go ahead and go to that last question that we didn't get to cover. It says, is it a geometric sequence, arithmetic sequence, or neither? And then here's the sequence right here. Remember, for it to be a geometric sequence, you need to be adding on the top. And you need to be multiplying or dividing on the bottom. Okay? To be arithmetic, you need to be adding on the top and adding or subtracting in the bottom. And then if it's neither of those two, your other choice is neither. So you got 1 out of 3 chances of even getting this, right? Just if by pure randomness. But you can see on the top that it's increasing by 1 each time. So far, geometric and arithmetic are still choices because it's increasing by the same number. But then on the bottom, we go from 2 to 6, from 6 to 18, to 54 to 162. It looks like we're multiplying by the same number. In this case, the number would be 3. So since you're adding by the same number and multiplying, put these in parentheses, by the same number, it is a geometric sequence. So the answer to number 8 would be, it's a geometric sequence. And the common ratio is 3. Okay. If it were, let me just reverse the question really quick. What if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it was like a 162, and a 54 was next? And then, oh, sorry, I'm not lining up very well. And then for 3, let's say we had 18. And then we had a 6, and then we had a 2. If this were the scenario, well, we're still adding 1 each time, we're increasing by 1. But we're now going down. You can either look at it like we're dividing, or you can also look at it like you're multiplying by a ratio. And that ratio would be 1 over 3. Each time you're multiplying by a 1/3. The reason that's the case is like if you had a 162 and you times it and multiplied by a 1 over 3, remember you multiply the numerator and divide by the denominator. So it'd be a 162 over 3. I guess the whole point is that you're still dividing, right? You're dividing it by 3 when you multiply by a 1/3. And of course you get 54. the next number. Okay, well, I hope this helps you understand and get ready for the final. I want you guys to do well. So good luck.